it's your boy Toilet Black Fox 21, and I'm here with another dual commentary. This time I'm with my boy 01395. That's his gamer tag. His YouTube channel is drummerboy1395, right?
What's up, YouTube? It's your drummerkidd1395. That kid is with 2 D's now. 2 D's. Don't forget that.
All right.
2 D's.
I'll have his channel in the link in the description with a link. Today we're gonna be talking about no more Call of Duty. We ain't talking about Call of Duty because we don't need that no more. We don't need to hear about Call of Duty. We gotta change the subject though. You know what I mean? So today we talking about Assassin's Creed, and we talking about from number 1. So this is gonna be another long dual commentary. Probably have even 4 parts because we about to go in. So y'all want to start off with we're gonna start off with Altair. What was he? Muslim, right? Wasn't he Muslim?
Yeah, he was Muslim, I guess. But Altair, he was honestly, people who buy the first game and talk about Assassin's Creed or whatnot, they talk about how they say you have the first game and then you have the next 3 and how it just does not no, I'm not gonna say the next 3, but from Assassin's Creed 2 to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and how they don't connect or anything. But once you get Assassin's Creed Revelation, it kind of just what am I trying to say?
It wrapped up everything.
Exactly. It just takes you back.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Revelations. There's gonna be a Revelations gameplay in the back of this video. You're gonna see me and Xavier. We're gonna be murking, of course. The thing about Revelations that got me was the end, man. The end. That just. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna spoil it because I already know some people ain't played the game. But let me just tell you, get that game. But before you get that game, get 1 to all the way to Brotherhood, and then get Revelations. Don't skip anything. I actually had the bad experience of skipping number 2, and I do know what happened and everything, but I still didn't get to play it. So in number 1, we're gonna. Obviously, since we're talking about these games, we're going to be basically spoiling all the ones other than Revelations, because I know, if anything, most people don't have Revelations, but all the way from 1 to Brotherhood, we're going to be spoiling that. So, you got, if you don't want it to be spoiled, you might as well, click on another video that I got, or that Drummer Kid got. So yeah, anyways, in number 1, you start off with with what is it? The Assassin's headquarters getting overrun.
No, where you start off in number 1 is it's just you start off in this I want to say a tomb, more of like a digging site where they and you start off in Altair. But as you notice, if you know anything about Assassin's Creed before you even touch the game, what he does is when he first gets there, he breaks the tenets of the creed or whatnot. You realize that as you play as Altair in the beginning of the first game, you kind of realize that he can be reckless sometimes or whatever. Yeah, but that's basically what it is. And they travel through this tomb or whatnot to meet this guy. He's a Templar. His name escapes me right now. But anyway, he's just trying to recover an artifact, but because he's so hot-headed and he's not really following the rules of the creed, it doesn't turn that good. It does not turn out that good.
Yeah. And that leads you on a chase sequence, am I right?
No, not the chase sequence. You just escape, and then you head back towards the Masayat, where the Assassin's Creed headquarters is at, and then that's where Templars come, and they overrun the city.
So as you guys can see, who the actual Assassin's Creed expert is here. And as much as I love the games, sometimes Black Fox forgets. But after that, don't you go on the missions? You visit each city or city or place, and you talk to the people that give you the missions and everything, and then because what it really is though, because he broke the tenets of these creeds, and because of this, the artifact that they meant to recover was recovered by another assassin that he was with, and because they followed him back, and the Templars attacked the city of Masayat and the Assassin's Creed headquarters. Because of all that, if Altair would just follow the creed, then this would have happened. So what happens is the assassin
master leader or whatever, what's his name, Al-Mualim, right? So what he does is like he gives him what you call, it's like the kiss of death basically, and he sees him when he wants to. Altair is killed, but he's not killed. He believes he's dead. He feels death's embrace, but he's not dead because Al-Mualim, he wants him to see what Al-Mualim wants him to see. So basically what he is, he's stripped from all his ranks. He loses all his weapons. He starts from a novice back to him again, like when he first joined the Brotherhood, and then basically you start off doing simple missions around in the city, locating the guy who let the Templars into Masaya, and then once you do that, you gain like a sword back and a hidden blade, and after that, he sends you off on your first mission. What it is I think it's 9 missions, and you have to kill 9 Templars. He sends you all of these places to find these people to kill, and then like when you get there, what you really do, like he said, when you go to get the mission, whatever, you go to the Assassin Bureau, and they give you like submissions basically, and they send you around the city looking around for information about your target, and then like once you do that, you get a hit marker, which is basically a feather, and then
all right, keep talking. Hold on.
Okay, and then you kill your target, find the hit marker in his blood or whatever, do that, and then you head back towards Masayaf, and then present him things, just get back that, and after each kill that you receive, do whatever, you build your rank up slowly as the game is. So like from starting back as a novice to getting back to what you were in the beginning of the game, but as you realize as the game progresses and goes on, like when you first start doing these missions as your novice kid, he still has that attitude like he's the best, like da 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 da. But like when you go through the progressions of the game, you realize that he starts to mature and starts to really understand what it is to be an assassin and what it is to follow the creed. And like that's basically what the whole game is about until you get to the end, which is like, if you've never played the game before, it does a little bit kind of just like what the hell, like where did this come from? Because Al-Mualim was actually sending Altair out on all these missions, not just to preserve order and goodness, but because Al-Mualim was also a Templar, and they were just people in his way. So when when he has the artifact, which is the Apple of Eden, he uses that, and basically that last level you have to play as Altair and basically take out Al-Mualim and all this extra stuff, and then recover the Apple of Eden from him.
Yeah. And I really like how they built that story up in number 1. A lot of people say that game was garbage because of the racing and all that. But I mean, when you play that game, no offense to all the other games, because I love 2 Brotherhood and all of that, but that game was more of an assassin game compared to Brotherhood, compared to 2 and so forth, because in 2 you're really just a badass assassin that can like take out multiple people at once without any trouble at all. And in Revelations, that they bring back a little bit of like difficulty with the vanguards.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vanguards, like you can't just counter those dudes. Like they'll just block it with you, and you're just sitting there just duking it out with like 7 of them around you. It's like, it's actually a thrilling experience, and that's what I like. They brought that kind of back, because like if you remember in number 1, every time you saw a Templar near a Eagle Tower, they were like extra hard to beat, right? And it was one-on-one. So that's what I really like what they did in Revelations. But yeah, so you summed up number 1, right?
Basically, but I left out the like once you defeat Al-Mualim at the end, you reclaim the piece of Eden, and it leaves you wondering questions. It kind of says like Altair has his Eden, but he knows he's supposed to destroy it, but yet he can't. Mm-hmm. And that's how the game leaves you with all these questions. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So I'm gonna let you go on about number 2, because I have no I only saw the end, and like that was because I was like, all right, I got Brotherhood, I don't want to buy number 2, I just don't for some reason. I'm just gonna watch the end, and yeah, when it gets to the end, I'll tell him what happens in the end. But yeah, go on. Well, actually no, I do know a little bit about it. I'm gonna start it off, and you can flow on from there. But what I do know is that it starts off with Ezio as a like a boy, not a boy like 10 years old, but like our age, like 17, 18, around that age, the teen years. And then in the beginning, you're just doing it's teaching you about the gameplay mechanics. Like you get in a fight with the sister's boyfriend, I think it is, and then you go get a feather for your little brother, and you run errands for your mother and stuff like that. Not really any assassin things at all, really, just the climbing and the running. But then after that, your dad is framed for something he did. I think he didn't do. Am I correct with that? He didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's framed with something he didn't do, or somebody ratted him out. And when you find out that he's an assassin, you go through that whole process of, oh, I gotta take on his legacy, and you start learning the ways from your uncle Mario, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from the thieves and all that, they all teach you that stuff. So yeah, continue from there, because that's all I know.
Yeah. I mean, but what I like about number 2, yeah, you start off Ezio fresh, like he's never been an assassin.
Yeah.
Like in Assassin's Creed 1, you just started off as an assassin, but in Assassin's Creed 2, you start from completely nothing.
Yeah.
And turning into assassin. And what happens is, like, cause his family is framed, and like basically how he really becomes an assassin